I hate
Moving to Atlanta has
Atlanta.
been the worst decision of my motherfucking life.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask y'all to do two things in this video. First thing I'm gonna ask you to do is take your feelings out and bring your critical thinking skills to the forefront. Second thing I'm gonna ask you to do is keep an open perspective. Whenever I move to a new city, one thing I make a valiant and conscious effort to do is I learn about that city, about the culture. I learn about the city, I learn about the neighborhoods that I'm living in, I learn about the highways. Now, I'm not going to be one to sit here and flex and say that I know the laws of each city that I've ever lived in, but I do know the general laws of each state that I've ever lived in. Just things I feel like as an adult you should know, or you should at least be actively trying to learn if you're moving to a new state. If I got an older car, I'll learn if that state requires an emissions test. If I got a job, I'll learn if that state is a right to work state. It's a thing I feel like every adult should be doing. It's called cover your ass. One thing I've been noticing lately is people saying they hate cities that they haven't even made an effort to adapt to. First thing he said in the video is that he got pulled over for having an expired tag. I don't know where he come from, but I thought having a valid tag was like a national thing. Maybe I was wrong. Got to court and told the lady he didn't live in Atlanta. He was just here working, and she said that she was going to send the ticket with his new date because they had to change his date to the address that he had on his license. Now, if you've ever been to court, you know sometimes it takes months for you to get a court date. So if you actually don't live here, it would make sense to send it to the place that you actually live, right? I'm just respectfully asking because I notice a lot of people been making these videos saying how much they hate Atlanta. And in all actuality, I really don't feel like people are giving Atlanta or themselves in Atlanta a valid chance. People saying stuff like don't move to Atlanta if you're in a relationship, while completely negating the fact that if a city can take your relationship, it wasn't really solid to begin with. People saying dumb shit like don't move to Atlanta because everybody gay. Like, do y'all think straight people just live under a rock in this bitch or something? Don't get me wrong, they don't always highlight everything that they doing, but straight people be living in this bitch. Don't get that shit twisted. Just saying, bro, people be saying the city is just so horrible. Maybe it's not the city. Sorry.